Hey guys, so this is now actually Thursday. I didn't keep up with my vlog, sorry, so I'll just give you the rundown of what happened. So it sucked being on a liquid only diet, I'll tell you that. I was so hungry. And it really wasn't all that bad. Like I said, the Pico-Salix isn't available in the US, so a lot of my US online friends have told me, like, when they had to prep for a colonoscopy, it was horrible. And yeah, that's kind of a shame that Pico-Salix isn't available in the US. They even had a sign about it in the on the locker in the change room the day that I went for my colonoscopy, just talking about how, you know, it tastes good, which it did, and that it was gentler on your system, which it was. I did go more than what my mom said she went when she had to do the prep with Pico-Salix, but I am going to assume that the reason I went a lot more than she did is because I already deal with the diarrhea every day. So the Pico-Salix kind of probably just made that 10 times worse for me. But it wasn't like what my friends described, like where they lived all day in the bathroom. It wasn't that bad. I would say maybe like every half hour to an hour I would have to go, but it wasn't like urgent, like, oh my god, I'm gonna poop my pants if I don't make it to the washroom. Like, it was totally fine. I actually did some painting, I did some tidying up around the house, I watched some shows. It wasn't a big deal. But it did go late into the night. I didn't get to go to bed until about midnight or so. And even then I had quite a lot of stomach cramps all night. And I even went again in the morning before going. We got there at 8 o'clock. I had to fill out a bunch of papers, of course. And then they took me in. And I just had to, like, get that ugly hospital gown on and all that crap, and they gave me oxygen while I was waiting, because I guess I had to have that through the whole thing anyway. I've never had oxygen, and I have to say it gives me a newfound respect for those that have to wear it like all the time, because even just in the amount of time that I was wearing it, it drove me nuts. Like, it actually made my nostrils burn a bit, and it was just really annoying. I kept wanting to pull it out. Then they gave me the IV, which thankfully this time they chose to do it in my hand, and there was really no problem finding a vein at all, which was great. And the anesthesiologist told me she'd be there through the whole procedure. And I was having two things done. I was having the colonoscopy, but I was also having an endoscopy where they put a tube down your throat into your stomach. And they were going to do that first because that's the most unpleasant, and she wanted to make sure I was totally out for that. And then she told me I might wake up a bit during the colonoscopy, and if I did and I was uncomfortable, to tell her and she'd put me back to sleep again, but it never happened. I was out the whole time. All I remember is her saying she's going to inject the stuff, that it might sting a little bit, and she injected it, and literally within like seconds the room started going woo, and I was gone. And the next thing I remember was being woken up in recovery. So it was great. I didn't feel anything at all. Before I went to sleep, though, they did strap this plastic thing around that went in my mouth. It was a circle, and I guess that was to keep my mouth open, and it gave them a way to feed the tube in. So that felt kind of weird wearing that. It kind of freaked me out a bit, but like I said, within seconds I was out, so I didn't really care anyway. I didn't even feel them take it off of me. I didn't feel anything. And I have to say, I was kind of mad being woken up, because that was probably like the best sleep I've had in 2 years. And I wanted to keep sleeping. So, anyways, I had like I had to go literally right after they woke me up. Again, probably because things were aggravated. And I had a little bit of bleeding after, which freaked me out. But the doctor said it was normal because he had to take samples from both my stomach and colon. He said that from what he can see, it's nothing serious. He's not really concerned, but there was a couple of areas that suggested some kind of inflammation, and that's where he took the samples from. And I see him in a month to get the results, and he said if anything was to show up, it's probably very minor and easily treatable, which is good. I just wish I didn't have to wait a month to find out what was causing all of my nausea and diarrhea so that we could get it fixed. But at least we're there. Today I went to my ENT and I finally got my referral for speech therapy. So that'll be into play, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm feeling pretty good today. Still kind of tired from yesterday because it was a long day, but I'm alright. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.